but actually it's 38, 5:38 in the morning. We're late. We're supposed to start watering a garden here at 4 a.m. in the morning, but the problem was I have this inflamed, injured part due to the accident last year. Actually, this was healed already, but I don't know why. The pain is back and it's really crushing my spirit, my soul. I could hardly walk. And it's a big problem for me now. Like, especially my classes. I have 4 periods today. And one is in building 9. And the other is in building 1 at the basement. And then the other 2 is in building 3, but not on the same floor. The 2 classes that are in the building 3, one is in the second floor for the gifted section, ESMTE, and the MSCP program is in the building, is on 3rd floor. So it's challenging for me to walk into those classes. So I don't know. One teacher saw me yesterday like limping and enduring the pain. He told me you have to tell teacher Ning, our head in the foreign department, before it gets worse. Now, I am in a dilemma because I don't want my students to like go to the library as their temporary classroom, because the learning there is not as conducive as in the classroom. But what can I do? But I'm reluctant to inform them about the situation. So it's challenging, by the way, YouTube friends. Yeah, this was from the spot right here. Here. The bone right there, it was fractured because of that dumb old lady driving carelessly with her sedan and ran over the motorbike that I was driving at the intersection. Was about to turn right because that lane only provided for all the vehicles that will be turning right, and she was stopping right there. But when she saw that there was no police officer at that time, she pressed the gas, and we're in front of her hood, and we were run over by the sedan car. So it was devastating story, experience, but I didn't mind it all. But now that the pain is back, it seems like annoying, and it makes me like hate it and and this anger that I have right now, like it's quite different than last year. If it was not because of that old lady, I might not have this trouble with my right foot. Two fractured bones. It was not my fault, but it was the carelessness of the old woman driving. And the worst part, YouTube friends, we're not able to ask any reimbursement or financial help from her. We did this in our own. It was devastating, but I didn't take it by heart because I know it won't give me any positive outcome. But the problem right now that the pain is back and there's that injured part is inflamed, then yeah, it greatly impacted my work, which is not really a good thing for me. And today is November 7, so we don't have long holidays this year, unlike last year that we had like national sports games for the whole Thailand, and it was held here in Canterbury for 3 weeks, and so we had to stay at home as the school that I'm working currently was used to be one of the facilities for the athletes to sleep and stay like for in a span of 3 weeks. And so we're able to rest here in the house. But now I have to go to work. But I don't want to bother my students to go to the library and study there. But it would be a challenging time for me to walk into their respective classrooms every period that I have with them, like twice a week most of the time. Most of the groups, there are only 2 classrooms that I only have 1 session with them respectively each week, but the rest I have 2 sessions. For EP and MEP, like they're at the vicinity of the office, few meters away from the office. Only MEP6, the higher level, grade 12, which is on the 2nd floor, which I have to go down 1 floor. And I've mentioned to you earlier that my struggle is like stepping on the stairs, going up and going down. But if it's flat surface, I can walk, but not that fast. I can still feel the pain, but I can manage. But stairs going up and down, it's a hell for me. So I don't know. I hope that this is going to slow down. My wife applied like cold compress last night and put some ointment to lower down the inflammation, the redness, because it's hot inside and yeah. But when I wake up this morning, I think the pain, the inflammation, the redness, like the overall pain that I had yesterday did not decrease a bit, still the same. So, oh hi, Naruto. Are you a real human being? Or just an assigned bot from YouTube? If you're a human being, then you have to continue chatting and commenting at the comment section. I'm asking you, are you a real human being? No, because you're not responding. Yeah, I have to water our lemon zero trees, YouTube friends, because we have just earlier 10 branches for the second batch. The first batch are here. They're already growing and thriving into the respective and permanent large pots. They'll grow there into bigger plants like this, the mother plant. There were 8 of them that I layered back in June and took them out, removed them from the mother plant and placed them here in the respective pots last September. But out of 8 early-layered branches, there were only 6 early-layered branches that survived, and we had 2 mortalities. So I don't know how many branches, the second batch of early-layered branches out of 10, I don't know how many mortalities do we have. So that will be early of January. I just earlier that one last Sunday, and today's Friday, so it's been like a few days, not even 1 week yet. But I'm planning to harvest them and remove them and plant them in the respective pots. We still have lot of large pots here available for our lemon cedar trees. So likely early of January or Teachers Day. That's January 15 next year. So those earlier branches there will sit for more than 2 months. But if by December 5 or December 31, yeah, if by December 5, or that's holiday, it's birthday of the king, yeah, or yeah, birthday of the king, December 5 here in Thailand. The father king, the one that died already, not this current. Maybe if by December 5, if it's not ready yet, then we will extend another few days, or maybe January 31. Because for me, January 15, it's too long to sit there. Maybe December 31, it's holiday. We have, I think, 1 or 2 days holiday. So we will have that one be removed and harvested and replanted into the permanent respective pots. So these are the other 3 lemon cedar tree here. As I mentioned to you lately that there were 6 surviving and there were 2 mortalities out of those 8 branches that I was layered back in June. So the 6 are surviving, though that one there does not look good, but still surviving. I already applied additional mulch, organic matter. I also fertilized the one, but still the progress, the response from the plant is not positive. But the other 5 plants, they're looking good. The progress is so good. Looks healthy and even bigger, and they produce brand new branches, but that one not yet. So I think I'm thinking of removing this jute plants growing with it, and probably this jute plants is sucking nutrients from inside the pot as well, because the base trunk of that jute plants is from the bottom of the pot. So likely that one is benefiting the nutrients from the soil and all the fertilizers, organic fertilizers are put into that pot, and therefore it's a competitor of our calamansi or lemon cedar tree. So I think I'll be removing that one within this weekend, perhaps. If I can manage to walk here outside with this current trouble that I have. So these are onion chives. Yeah, we're quite late today. It's already uh, like lighting up the morning. It's not totally dark anymore. I think almost 6 a.m. in the morning. I still have to bath and eat, feed the chickens, so I'll be late today, likely. Like, I need to catch the time. Our onion chives, it's like around more than a week old. They started showing up some good progress. So I have to add more fertilizer to this. So over the weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, so I'll be fertilizing these plants here. And perhaps if I can manage myself, then I will start cleaning this area as well. Cleaning this area during weekend and fixing those pots that we have right there with soil, remixing, repotting, and we'll be planting probably new sets of ladyfingers or okra seeds, okra plants, and peppers, because we have nice weather already. We started the winter season, and after that the summer season will begin to emerge, and from then on we will be needing a lot of water for our plants, and we have to be diligent every morning to wake up early, because the more our plants need water. So these are our sweet potatoes. I told you they started developing brand new shoots, and they started crawling. We planted them like originally like twigs. We totally remove 100% of all the leaves, because we use the leaves as our organic fertilizer, so we fermented them. And the twigs right now looks gorgeous as the new leaves and brand new shoots are emerging from the plants, and they're looking good. And this variety of sweet potato really produce tons of tubers regardless of the circumstance, as long as you just have to give them and feed them water, and not long months to wait for the tubers to develop. Like in 2 months time, yeah, you can really start getting tubers, not in a large size, but it's good size for eating. And you might be wondering why I put some bricks on top of the pots, and that's to protect the soil and all the plants right there, because the chickens love to do soil bathing, and if we won't place any covering or protection for our plants, then we're just wasting our effort, and the chickens will surely damage all the plants planted into these pots, because they're going to scratch and dig a hole in there and butt themselves and soak themselves with that soil, because they prefer the soil inside the pots right here, because it's clean, healthy, and fertile and soft. Here, it's another platform of sweet potatoes. Um, that variety, it's different. It's pretty hard to um, grow tubers, but I'm planting this variety of sweet potato for the quality of the sweet potato tops for salad, stir fry, and other menu, and it's very delicious. So that is the main reason. And if there are tubers developed in each of these respective pots right here, then it's a plus and it's a bonus for me already. So I don't care if these variety will produce tubers or not for us, but the quality of the tops, the sweet potato tops, look at that. It's pretty nice, good looking, healthy, bigger. And yeah, if I can produce more of this, then likely I can sell. Most of the time, I'm just giving uh, sweet potatoes, tops, and even tubers to our friends. So I'm not selling yet. There are times that my mother visits us here in the house, and then she's going to harvest all of these sweet potato tops and bring it back with her to Bangkok, and then sold them to her friends right there. Even the jute plants. Yeah, it's I think it's 6:05 already. Still I have to water this one. But to make sure that the moist, we need to actually maintain the moist inside the pots. We cannot afford to turn this soil right inside into these respective pots into soggy, because once it happens, then the soil is hardened, and the roots that are developing to turn into tubers could hardly develop into a particular size that we're expecting for any tubers. Yeah. And well, there's no enough oxygen to like get into the soil if it's hardened, and if we cannot maintain the moisture of the soil. So therefore it's pretty tricky to like plant sweet potatoes or any other vegetable plants that are planted in the pots, on the pots, and it's elevated above the ground. Then it's very challenging, because you cannot like skip a day not to water them. You have to water them. Like me, I'm a full-time teacher. I have to catch up my time with other things that are quite important, and so it's pretty challenging, because I cannot leave or abandon this stuff here. Otherwise, I'm just wasting my effort, and like it will be damaging to my emotion as well. So yeah, a lot of things to consider, and that's why I'm thinking like, if there's a chance that I can stop working, then I have to, because it's hard to manage my time. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Now we're watering our durian. Actually we have 4, but the other 2, they're under the banana trees, and I think whew, pretty painful. Okay, guys, I'll see you. Yeah, my right foot, this one here, my right ankle here. Say that one, it's inflamed. I don't know what happened. Okay, bye, guys. I'll see you around. Thank you for watching.